Well, hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Brandon. Thank you for being here. Hi, Miss Kathy. I'm too honest. Hey, how you doing? Hi, TJ. Mary, thank you. Bo, appreciate you. Hi, Peggy. Hope you're well. Hello, brown eyed girl. How you doing? Brown eyed girl, by the way, I did get your message, and don't you worry about that. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you? Let's see who else we got up in here. Well, hello, Miss Cheryl. How you doing? Thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all. It was last minute, I know, but I did want to come on and talk a little bit. Hello, Blue Eyes. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I do hope everybody is good and doing well. Sorry, had to get a drink of water. Okay, guys, y'all got to pray for me. I hadn't had a Pepsi all day and it's about to drive me crazy. Oh, brown eyes, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Hey, Miss Janice, how are you? Thank you for being here. Withdrawal, big time, man. I think if it was my choice, it would be better. But when you're broke and you can't afford to go get them, that makes it different. And I'm about out of vape juice, so I'm fixing to be even worse. But God's got me, y'all. He's got my back. Hi, Charles. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in. I know a lot of people are starting to go live. Um, oh, it's crazy, Bo. Makes you a little nervous. But anyways, I think that's probably part of my headache today because it's not like a migraine, it's just a really irritating headache. So, frustrations. Sebastian, this poor little fella, his whole case is frustrating. Hey, wannabe sleuthin', how are you? Oh, oh, goodness, I wish I was close to you. Hi, Whispering Winds, how are you? Oh, it'll go away eventually. Thank you, Whispering. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Everybody that's just hanging out listening, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate everyone. So, I want to talk about some frustrations that everybody's feeling. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It's frustrating. They're frustrated with us because we believe in Seth. We're frustrated with them because they're pushing so hard to make Seth look bad, just on the off chance that maybe we'll look at the mother and stepfather differently. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. And it becomes frustrating. Yeah, I want to be sleuthing. That's me. Little cranky today. But that's where we're at in this case. And it's very frustrating. Yesterday, we looked at the Roadhouse video. It's frustrating. You're looking at every single person in that video. You're questioning every single person, and yet we don't know. You look at Sebastian, he gets out of the car, I'm sure it was loud because they do play music out there. And just having people talking, cars going by, I'm sure it was a little loud. And so him grabbing his ears, I can see that happening. You can see him tiptoeing in the door. But he seemed to have, okay, he seemed to have no issues or worries. Yeah, wanna be sleuthing? No joke. Yeah, no, it's gotta be Seth that sucks so bad. TJ, got your text. Yes. Yes, check that out already. Thank you. But it's gotta be either Seth, and as far as our side is concerned, I think we can all agree that Katie and Chris put themselves in a bad light. They all, I think, would agree with me on that one. Hey, Cat B, how are you doing? Hi, Heather. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all. But it's not like we're out to hang them or make up anything about them. All we have to go by is their words, their actions. Hey, Chit Chat. Thanks for coming. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, Whispering Winds. Thank you for that. Wine. Yes. I wish I could afford me some. But yeah, guys, the frustration is so real that we can't get past a lot of it. But at the same time, you're not going to, just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm not going to follow Sebastian's case anymore. I'm not going to wake up just randomly out of the blue say, hey, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. We're too far in it. We're invested. That child has taken a hold of our heart and has just anchored us deep into this case. And so the frustration stays with us. Hey, sped teacher and YouTuber, how y'all doing? Thanks for coming. So I keep going back to the beginning because I just feel like we have missed something. And so I go back to the very beginning and going over anything and everything. Yeah, Jacqueline, I do the same. There's times when I get through or I listen to another, podcast or YouTuber afterwards or before or something, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just about done. But then I keep going. Oh, Janice, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Thank you for that. Hey, Tony and Callie. Hope you're well and not anywhere close to the fires. If you're over there in California, man. Whispering, I don't. Chocolate is, I don't hate chocolate, but it's not my go to. I'm just not a big chocolate eater, so I just don't usually have it laying around. The most chocolate I get is out of like peanut butter or peanut M&Ms. That's about the most chocolate I eat. Even my kiddos weren't big into chocolate. Most people are, and most of my family is huge in chocolate. But, and it was funny because when I was pregnant with my oldest son, I craved chocolate ding dongs and a chocolate shake. I was constantly with one or the other of those in my hand the whole time I was pregnant. I couldn't have enough chocolate. It was the craziest thing in the world to me. That's the most time that 9 months was the most chocolate I've ever had, before or after. Yeah, I'm more salty. A little sweet's good. I don't mind little sweet. Ooh, one Pepsi a day at least, I tell you. Good, sped teacher. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he played last night. Justin played the part where I read out Nina's letter. And so that was very sweet of him. Well, thank you. We're glad to have you over here. So, did did our Callie hadn't let us know if she's close. Oh, Miss Kathy, don't you worry about it. I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying, little crunk today, and that's why. Yeah, we all follow each other. Yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Not yet, Blue Eyes. I haven't heard anything. Every time there's a little alert go off on my phone, I check it out. No big news yet, y'all. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate you so much. And you'll fit in just fine over here. He is. He is very invested. The fire was coming our way, but my son took me and my daughter to hit. Oh, that is a relief, Tony. I'm so glad. That is devastating. And I hear there's more fires going out there now. Y'all, this weather, you don't know if it's going to be a fire, if it's going to be a blizzard, if it's going to be a flood. You know, North Carolina is still recouping from their biblical flood that they call it now. Virtual coffee. There y'all go. Y'all have virtual coffee. But yeah, Tony, we are glad you are safe. Hey, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. So, to get back onto Sebastian, I was looking way back, guys, and I found an article, but I wanted to show you this. I did this clip here, this little calendar here to show you. February 26th is when he went missing. Okay. So that's our timeline there. We're going to go with the 26th. On the 5th is this little asterisk. That's the day they scaled back the search and went to more of an investigative search. Now, on the 4th, the day before that, Chris and Katie spoke out for the first time. This article came out on March the 15th. So we're talking 19 days from the time he went missing to the time this article came out. 19 days, guys. And I'm going to read to you the title of this article. It's Frustration in the Sebastian Rogers case. Frustration. 19 days, guys. 19 days in. And even the news reporters were getting frustrated. And almost 11 months, right at 11 months, we're sitting here. And the frustration has just completely increased. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to show y'all, and I keep forgetting to put it out there, so I put it on real quick. Blue Eyes Jules here in our chat, our moderator. She's wonderful, and she does a lot of good to help out with the channel. She did this picture as we were talking about the car. You let's see. Okay, sorry, I started getting pop-ups going like crazy on my computer. I don't know where those come from. Anyways, we were looking at the car from the video Silvers on the Scene put out. And everybody has been asking me since, have we heard anything on the car? We have not heard anything from anyone at all, but we did send this to them because this is what Blue Eyes found on the side of the car when she pulled it up and dug into it pretty deep. And this one's a little bit different. What we thought were scratches actually, I believe, says Cherokee on it. That's what it looks like to me. It definitely has a C and an H. So, hi, True Crime and Time. Thank you for coming in. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I believe that's what that might have been. Brown Eyed Girl, I will get that set up. I will. So the article I'm just going to read it because to get it all in and to pull it up would have been so tiny anyways. But it says, this is March 15th of 2024. And, oh, okay. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. Let me check this here. Goodness. Y'all are amazing. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are going to make me cry. Thank y'all very much for those who have done that to help me. I appreciate you more than you know. But this says, frustration surfaced in the search for Sebastian Rogers this weekend as nearly a month has passed since the 15-year-old boy with autism went missing from his home in Sumner County. Sebastian's biological father, Seth Rogers, and a group of volunteers searched Sunday near the Rockland Recreation Area in Hendersonville for any clues that would potentially lead to the teen. The day before, volunteers said private tracking dogs alerted to a particular spot on the federal land. Video of that moment was recorded by JLR Investigates on YouTube. And we know that JLR was doing the live at the time. Searchers said they didn't believe it had been checked by law enforcement as of Sunday. Some county leaders have now responded saying the search groups need to trust the process. Guys, we're trusting, but it's hard. It really, really is hard. The article goes on to say the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and TBI scaled back ground search efforts for Sebastian about a week after he was reported missing, saying they were focusing more on the investigative side of the disappearance. In the weeks since, Seth Rogers has continued to coordinate search parties. He said law enforcement officials set the initial search radius at about 5 miles and that he hoped to scour as much area beyond that as possible. The more eyes that we have out here able to locate Sebastian, it will be a whole lot better, said Jay Jones, a close friend of Seth Rogers, who has been assisting in the searches. Law enforcement only has so many people. So it's us as a community, as well as a family, to be out there searching to assist as much as we possibly can. In the weeks since, Seth Rogers has continued to coordinate search parties. I just read that part. Sorry. The Rockland recreation area is about 6 miles from Sebastian's home, where his mother and stepfather, Katie and Chris Proudfoot, believe he walked off in the middle of the night.
To get ready to the winter dance.
Huh?
I'm getting ready for the winter dance.
Oh, I forgot it was today. Hold on, guys. This is important. Well, okay.
Yeah, like winter dance important.
Winter dance important. My girl's going to her winter dance tonight. I'll be down there as soon as I'm through, okay?
Okay.
Do you have...
We leave at 6.
Okay,
So
I got you.
That's what you know.
Okay. I forgot tonight's her winter dance. I'm glad I started an early live, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Our first dance. So it says here that the Rockland recreation area is about 6 miles from Sebastian's house, where he believed to walk off in the middle of the night, potentially barefoot and with a flashlight. Investigators say they found little, if any, trace of the teen. We just want to find Sebastian, said another volunteer searcher, Jaden Simic, who lives in Sumner County. That man over there, Seth Rogers, is broken. He needs his son back. I'm not going to stop. The 501c3 search group, the United Cajun Navy, which was already in town assisting in the University of Missouri student Riley Strain case, joined the effort to find Sebastian. Searchers said 2 tracking dogs appeared to hit on a spot in the recreation area. When the dog had the hit, everyone got out of the area so law enforcement can come and do their job. Did law enforcement do that? I don't know. I feel like it was something that should have been checked into, said Jones. Fox 17 News inquired with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and TBI as to whether the area that appeared to have been targeted by the dogs was checked by investigators. A TBI spokesperson responded in an email, "We have no additional information to share at this time." A source with the United Cajun Navy said that since it's federal land, federal representatives would need to accompany law enforcement on any search. They said that could happen this week. But some officials have raised concerns over the volunteer searches in regards to safety, resident complaint over trespassing, searchers possibly compromising evidence that may surface. I wonder what evidence that could possibly be. And maintaining the integrity of the case in regards to so much being broadcasted live on social media. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. When I stop reading right there, their concerns about so much being broadcasted on social media. If it wasn't for social media, people wouldn't even be thinking about Sebastian in that area. People would have already stopped searching, I think. This is my opinion. But if it wasn't for social media, then where would Sebastian's case be at? Would it have faded off by this time? Yeah, they neglected to secure evidence. It is just insane to me. And the frustration grows over social media. And I'm here to tell you that those of us who have been covering Sebastian's case since the beginning, that have been looking into it since he went missing, those of us in true crime have not been the problem. It's the others that decided to come in and attach themselves like leeches and do nothing but spill hate. Hate and cuss words and lies is all that's being put there. And that is what is distracting his case. That is what the issue is with social media concerning Sebastian's case. Guys, that is very, very much my opinion, and I will continue to stick with that one. Okay, so County Commissioner Don Schmidt posted on social media Sunday, I'm reaching out to ask people, please leave the search to the professionals. I just got off the phone with Todd Terrell with the United Cajun Navy. Todd said to trust the process. There are the professionals. Leave the search operations to them and law enforcement. Everyone wants to help search. That's just great. However, Todd Terrell did mention we can help by letting them perform the searches. The sentiment didn't go over well with some online followers of Sebastian's case or volunteers actively trying to find him. They made clear they believe additional help is needed in the ongoing search effort. And I honestly believe the live searches, when they're on a live cast doing a search, just like Terry Lynn does, she wants everything to be seen and documented. She may have to mute so that she can mention something or say something that she doesn't want everyone to hear. But it covers her butt. Hey, Fred, how you doing, friend? Hope you're well. I still haven't sent you that. Oh, I got to remember to, Fred, send me a message tonight and say, girl, get your butt busy and send me that message. So it says here, the United Cajun Navy will now be leading the search for my son, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I need you to respectfully keep your distance and do not interfere with their search efforts, their dogs, their vehicles, and their search areas. I do respect everyone's help. The United Cajun Navy is taking the burden off my shoulders. Please allow them the ability to complete their task professionally. Since this article was put out, the United Cajun Navy, we know, left the case because of actual death threats, actual threats against them and their family members. It is very, very sad that such great professionals we had coming in, volunteering their time. They're a nonprofit. They do not make money like another PI we know makes all the big bucks and has done nothing but mess up this case. The United Cajun Navy are professionals. They know what they're doing. They know how to go about it and do it. And yet we don't have them looking for Sebastian anymore. It says TBI released a lengthy statement updating the case just 2 days ago, saying investigators continue to follow up on tips and leads daily, receiving nearly 250 of them so far and reviewing the information. They said much of the work being done to find Sebastian is not something you will necessarily see in the public. Hello, Diana. Thanks for being in here. She said, "You're absolutely right. Sebastian's case would have gone cold if not for social media. I'm sure CKTNK would have been happy, but S deserves to be found." He does. He so does. Ugh, it is just heartbreaking to think the frustration has been attached to this case for this young man since March the 15th, guys. They're writing about the frustrations that are out there involving this case. Well, welcome, Diana Bond. We appreciate you being here, and anything you have to share or your opinions, it's greatly appreciated. It really is. And we thank you for being here. But I just wonder, as time goes on, we have to read a letter from Cluminati to Sebastian. I will not read it on my channel. I'm sorry, but it's out there. Y'all can find it. I know Brittany J read it last night on her channel, but I'm just not. When you have to write a letter to a teenage boy saying how his stepfather cries so much over him. He hasn't told me this, but I'm sure, is her words. When she has to use the F word while talking, it's just, it's not cool. Not cool at all, guys. And then we have the letter that SF puts out. It's just not cool, guys. The frustration just grows every day. And by the time the 1 year mark gets here, which is next month, oh, YouTuber. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. It'll set you off. It really will. Hi, Norma. Can't stand the woman. Yeah. Yeah. They say she's gunning to be number 6. Yes, Melissa. Cluminati put a letter out there to him. SF did as well. But, after or before the letter to Sebastian, he put out how much he was proud to be the one that found the girl in that had the baby and they were missing. And in all actuality, that was a straight up lie because he did not find her. She got free. She left and went on her own to law enforcement. Hey, Randa, thanks for coming in. Hi, Bonnie. Let's see. Anybody else? Norma. Okay, good deal. Thank y'all for being here. Long, cool woman. How you doing? Hope you're well, friend. But yeah, the frustration continues. It's been around for so long. Hey, Amelia, how you doing? Hi, Rose. It was yesterday those letters were put out. I really, I just don't want to put anything, I don't want to. It's so negative towards the father that I just, ugh. Like I said, you can go to Allegedly with Brittany J, and she does have, she reads it out on her channel. She starts to read the one with SF Investigates, and she quit. So, frustrations, frustrations, frustrations. In the news article on March the 15th, just 19 days after this child goes missing, begins with frustrations in the Sebastian Rogers case. 15 days. And here we are, all this time later. Hi, Victoria. Hope you're well. Yeah, there's a lot of drama in Brittany's channel. Brittany came from the drama channel. She has her other backup channel that I think she tries to keep more of the drama there. But yeah, she knows those people very well. And all they do is just spew, 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 and spew. It is horrible and it is disgusting. Hey, Tracy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you so much. I really do. Um, let's see, guys. There was one other thing I wanted to show y'all. I've been showing this to Blue Eyes and to TJ today, and I'm like, okay, y'all tell me, am I crazy? Am I seeing something? This person that you see here walking across the Texas Roadhouse parking lot got out of that white car, or the white truck, I'm sorry, out of the white truck on the passenger side. This person right here is CP's father. I don't know if you guys see a resemblance. It's hard to say, being sideways and then forward, but I honestly believe we have the same body type, the hair very short, more hair towards the back, a little thicker. I'm not sure. But I wanted to show that to you. That was something we saw. Yeah, the body type. But is it the same guy? I don't know. Let's see who asked that. Melissa, this one right here is from the Texas Roadhouse. This is the guy walking across the parking lot at the Texas Roadhouse. I might have put the wrong one up there. There's another one that has you can see the white tennis shoes. But you basically see all the way down his body structure there. And this one here is Christopher's father, not stepfather, not the Bauer guy, but this is, yeah, this is his father. It's possible, guys, very possible. If Green Hoodie was related, this part would not surprise me at all. But I don't know. I just wanted to show y'all that. Yeah, that's where he gets his potato head, big butterfly. Yeah, that would be it. Very much does look like Chris. Yeah. Crazy. I just think it's very possible. Once again, frustrating. Oh, goodness, long cool woman, you be careful. Okay, yeah, go back and listen. But I'm going to play something for us that just was put out earlier this morning. A lot of you may have already heard it, but we're going to listen to it because it is worth listening to again, even if you have heard it. Oh, Diana, that is the question that I would love for someone to answer for me. Of course, now the other side saying that was not the woman in the green hoodie that passed away in November. I guess time will tell. If somebody could, one of my mods, if you, TJ, can you drop Shay's safe place for me? I would appreciate it. Okay, here we go. We're going to listen to this because, oh, Christopher. All righty, here we go.
Mind you, 15-year-old child, he's not real happy because he's in trouble, so he's being punished. So he shows, he makes a report. They come to the house, and later
he showed what, Christopher? He showed what?
Hey, we're
What
going
were
to
you fixing to say?
he's
listen again.
not real happy because he's in trouble, so he's being punished. So he shows, he makes a report. They come to the house, and later
he showed what, Christopher?
What did he show, Chris?
He showed what?
Were there bruises?
What were you fixing to say?
I wonder if there was bruises that he was about to show. I wonder if there was bruises on his buttocks that he was going to show on the side of his leg or something. Makes you wonder. Chris is not very good at being a liar.
Don't pay the rent. Lend me some sugar.
By the way, let me go back just a tad here.
They don't.
That is Katie there in the middle picture. You see half of her. That is Miss Cluminati sitting right beside her, having a good old chat in the courtroom.
Pay the rent. Lend me some sugar. Hand me that wine. Go tell the devil I've been walking.
Look at that look he's giving her. He looks like, you better shut the F up.
Some
questions that I hope you can answer that will help clear things up.
I'll answer questions unless it's something I have been told by law enforcement that I cannot answer. I've said that from day one, and I'm telling you now, it has not changed.
Oh, what? Chris, because your buddy Brandon has proved to us in writing that their law enforcement would never advise a person of interest as to what to do.
So, ask your questions.
Did you pass the polygraph?
Yes, I sure did, with flying colors.
And it was TBI that gave it to you?
Yes, TBI gave it to me along with another agency.
Okay.
No, that was kept quiet because it's nobody. We kept it all quiet.
Well, no, I mean, I think it's great that you're telling us now.
Right, and Seth knew about it the day on that Tuesday when I took it and passed it. They called it and told him that I passed it.
And okay, well, maybe he was told he couldn't say anything.
No, he was told he could say something.
Oh, Christopher, what would be the difference in you saying something, or wait, not being allowed to say anything, but yet they're going to tell Seth he can talk? I call BS, buddy. BS.
And they told him so he would try to keep his rhetoric down. That's why they told him. And I have the text message where they asked me if they could tell him. And I said, I have listened to y'all from the beginning. I'm listening to you now. So please do what you feel is best.
Okay. So you passed the polygraph with flying color.
There's the money that was in the ATM machine that they said they found about a week later in his closet. That was still there, untouched, Christopher Proudfoot said. We've heard that, well, no phone, supposedly no shoes, perhaps socks, still weird. What kid is going to run away and not take his backpack, some munchies, like have a little bit of a plan going on here, What, and you said that this is not my son, like this is something he would not do. So you don't see it, Seth, as him like just, you know what, I'm going to put on my little runaway coat and just head on out of here with no shoes, take a little
Doesn't make sense because it's not something I think my son would do.
Right. And it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's because there's something wrong with that scenario.
Okay. Oh, man. I don't know.
And not only that, but if somebody had been by the front door, punched in the code, believe it or not, no, it's not super clear, but you would have seen a shadow or a figure.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
And based on, something would have been visible because one of the lights is still visible from that ring.
Well, Chris, if you could see somebody punching in the code at the door on the cameras, you would have seen him going out, right?
Oh, wait. What was that, Chris? Let's go back and listen to that part one more time. Let me get back to about here. Listen close.
Believe it or not, no, it's not super clear, but you would have seen a shadow or a figure.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
And based on, something would have been visible because one of the lights is still visible from that ring.
Well, Chris, if you could see somebody punching in the code at the door on the cameras, you would have seen him going out, right?
Would have landed in the flower bed and, barefooted. Yeah, we'd have heard something because he had landed on it and screamed.
Wee.
The way people think. It's like this mob mentality, so I don't know. It's just crazy.
Oh, but his ex-cohort said that she's a soldier. She should be able to handle it. She shouldn't be scared to live by herself. It's like, do you think she's got a big machine gun sitting in her underwear drawer that she can protect herself with? I mean, come on, people.
Oh, please.
There ain't nobody gonna come up to Katie and attack. Obviously, all the attacking is being done in the house under his roof.
Please.
There's something to be said that let's keep in mind where we live. Okay?
Yeah.
There's probably only one other state that's just as pro Second Amendment as Tennessee, and it starts with the letter T.
Wyoming, we're constitutional carry too.
What was that, Christopher? Tell us. Go ahead.
Land mass population wise, I think Texas and Tennessee's got you beat.
There is concealed and open.
You don't even need a permit to conceal carry.
Baby, you don't even.
Holy Jesus. Did Christopher just say Tennessee is an open carry state? You don't have to have a license to own a gun or carry it with you. But yet, Betty just got a PO because she had a gun supposedly with her in Tennessee. Please, somebody, make this idiot make sense to me.
Oh, is it?
Listen
That
close.
all the way up until right before Sebastian went missing, Chris, Katie, and Seth were co-parenting. And if you think for a second that Chris and Seth were the only ones texting, you're fucking crazy. Because Katie and Seth had a texting relationship too. If I'm lying, sue me. You won't. So why is this picture being painted that Katie is so scared of Seth? Why? How? How is that possible to be painted?
So, from my understanding, Katie wasn't afraid of Seth before, nor I don't think she's afraid afterwards. What's the common denominator here? Chris Proudfoot, in my opinion. Chris has kept that communication off for some reason.
What are you looking at her for, Christopher? You telling her what the script is, that she better get it right? Because I agree with Shay. You are the common denominator in all of it. What'd you think about that, guys? Yeah, y'all, if y'all are not subbed up to Shay's Safe Place, please go sub up to her because she does such good work. She really does. And Elevated Truth could not have said it any better. There was open communication with all three parents, mostly Seth and Katie, prior to the very day that Sebastian went missing. And then Katie doesn't speak to Seth anymore. If that's not frustrating, I don't know what is. And just think of Seth, who has had this open line of communication with Katie about their son all along until she got home from Texas Roadhouse on February the 25th around 7:00 p.m. Whatever happened after that is the reason Katie will not talk to Seth. And that is my opinion. Oh, a woman alone would check a thud. Yes, Marianne. Especially if they didn't have security cameras out in their house. But then again, they had them. They just weren't working. I'm telling you guys, the frustration is real. None of it makes sense when you stop and listen to their stories they tell. A child does not disappear, especially an autistic young man, where touch and feel irritates him, where certain smells really irritate him, where sound irritates him. But you're going to tell us this young man left his home in the middle of the night when it's 20-degree weather, barefooted, no phone of communication, no food where he liked to eat. He liked to have his snacks at night. But you want us to believe without a trace, no scent, no footsteps, no video, digital print at all. He's gone. It's not going to work this time. It will not work. We will not allow it to work. The frustrations are real. We all have a legitimate reasoning behind our frustration when it comes to the case of Sebastian Rogers. And the common denominator seems to be Mr. Foote himself, led by his family, I believe. Yes, guys, I have a dance to go help her get ready for. I'm going to find her some really cute jewelry to wear. She does have a date. He asked her the first week of school in August because he wanted to make sure nobody else asked her first. So she has had a date since the first week of school. So it's her first dance. She's super excited. And I'm excited for her. So her daddy has not been very happy about the choice of dress she's going to wear. He did compromise when she decided to wear high tops with her dress instead of high heels. She is slightly tall, very thin, super cute. And when she put on her dress and her heels, I thought her daddy was going to choke. So, anyways, thank you all for being here. We'll come back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get back on tomorrow. I've got a full day tomorrow, but I'll see what we can try to get accomplished and get back and come on. So y'all look for me tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all just being here. Love you all so much. To those who sent me a Cash App, y'all mean more than you could ever know. Thank you. So we will see y'all tomorrow, and I'll tell y'all all about what I find out from the dance. Good night, everybody. Love and hugs. I will see y'all tomorrow.